Hey guys, welcome to the monstrosity that is the time-lapse's conclusion. Now, we did do a bit of difference work in this. What do I mean by that? Well, instead of having the entire build, all 5 hours of it, packed into one video and then going, here's the end product, I chose to kind of mix it up and do it like this. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a bit of logistical managing here. And this is going to get a little complicated a bit quickly. But what we need to do is go onto each one of these floors, check that they're all good. And then as well as that, dedicate this as its own building. So I'm going to say that that way's, actually I could argue that way's north. North and west wing? Yeah. So West Software Center, North Software Center, or Software Center 1, Software Center 2. Ooh, choosing the names for this. So what we're going to do quickly is we're going to go in here. And these I installed intentionally, so if I ever needed to now, I am not having to mess around with angles. I just do that. They're all no longer connected together, or they shouldn't be, but the sky bridge is counting as connected. Alright, what we can do for this is just quickly save it as sky bridge. And then I've always got it. And get rid of that as well. And then we can select you. You're the already existing one. So I now need to make room for you. So we'll call this software. Can I rename these? I cannot. Right, I'll do a new one. Software Center 1. Copy. Done. So then I'm going to quickly make this bigger. Sort them by name as well. Yeah. And then you, I'm going to remove. And then we'll do Software Center 2. Okay. Select rooms like so. All, and then add saved group. Yeah. 150. So then we should see the same number on this, preferably. Cool. Right. Now then, what do I need to do next? Well, we need to work out the staff for these buildings because they're two separate buildings, technically. So I'm going to fire all of this just so I have a clean slate. Okay. And I'll give it a moment for them to disappear. Perfect. Right. And then what we're going to do is the 8 o'clock shift. Now we're going to have 6 guards for this building. So I'm actually going to start writing this down just so I've actually got a written record of this. Although I need definitely more than 6 because we have 2 desks, right? And then 2, 4, 6 camera stations. I need 8 guards. Yeah, let's say 9 security. So I'm going to write this down. So we're going to say 9 security at any time. Right, let's do that. So I need 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to make them the morning shift. We'll do all of these before I do that though. So we're going to get all the way up to the 16. So now I'm going to do the cleaning that starts. So we'll do 9 of everything. Right, so I've got 9 cleaners, correct? Okay. And then from 12 onwards, because gotta consider that this won't naturally reach that number. Okay, there's our 9 cleaners. We'll do 5 maintenance men at 12, and then another 5 or at 11 at 8. And then that's that covered. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 IT workers, do another, and then say 12. Great. Okay then, so then what I need to do at 10 o'clock, it's going to be the time for this. I'll have 2 extra cleaners, but I'll have 8 chefs. I will do 6 chefs. I'll do 8. I've got room for 8, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 8 chefs. So then that means when you finish at 1400, it takes us up. So what I'm going to do, just so I've got a bit of consistency here instead, I'm going to start them at 8 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, boom. This is real action, this, guys. We're really doing some intense work here. I know my sarcasm says it all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to assign all these guys to soft center 1. That's the 8 AM. Done. So 0800 to 1600. Done. Right. So from 1600, I need 9 guards again. It's 9 guards, okay. I need 9 cleaners from then, and then we'll do the same for after that. Yeah, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I've done 10 there by accident, and 11 there by accident. I had 2 of those. Right, and because my counting was off, let's check I counted this right. I've done 11 as well. Okay, fix that like so. That's fine. Now what I'm going to do real quick is have a quick look through. So I'm happy with that. So what I'm next going to consider is we'll hire 4 chefs for the building after that so they can stock up the food for the following day, or at least start to. Right. Following that, we need to move all them into the group once I'm happy the maintenance is done. So I'll have 5 maintenance at this time, 5 IT. Okay, and put them in soft center 1. Right. That's time done. So 100. Right. This is the easy bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're just all there to cover the night shift and make sure the building's clean and ready for the next day. Right. And I'm going to do it for this building, so give me a second. Okay then, so what we've done now, we've got the whole list done and I'll just show you. So all 144 employees for each building. So now what we're going to do is we go back down to the basement, right? And these joints, I want to show you this. So what I now started doing was I built this like so. Simple connection, and then just one like that. And then we did the same all the way around just to give it these connection points. And this just allows it so if I need to come in here, instead of having to like move the wall back and stuff, although this makes it a little bit more difficult installing them, you know, it's a bit easier uninstalling them, which is more important if I need to change up the building or just simply test something in the building without the whole grid connected. Right, we need to now go up to here. And what I need to do now is get the blueprint for the balcony, which is Skybridge, build. Okay, let's make sure it's in the right place. Perfect. Right, let's let time go. So we got 144 employees per building, which is insane. But anyway, right, today we need to go through some of this stuff. So the patent's done for that. Great. Does that mean we've got the research for this year's 3D or last year's though? This year's. Okay. I love how we are making a lot of money on this with this tech, which is actually good. Okay, let's go over here instead of basking in the fact that we're making millions finally. We'll look through, shall we? So what I need to do, I believe we can print this. Yeah, so we'll stop printing them. Whatever we just made can go out on shipment. It's a very small amount, it's going to be shipped out of here. And then the new console's being made. Then we've got a new phone to worry about. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go down to this floor. And we're going to retrofit this side and this side to making the console. Yeah, we'll counter that. Because the phone is going to take a bit to make. So, yeah, right. The Wolfguard team just lost their leader. That's not good. And aren't they automated too? Or are they not? They're not. Okay. Well, still not good. Right. Let's update that to whatever. And then they need a new leader. Okay. So services, not services, lead. Specialization needs to be good with the Wolfguard team in HR, automation, and socialization, like so. Okay, Modest are you? Well, you're great, but I hired the other guy as well. Last time, before they make friends with anyone, I need to fire the other guy. Because I have no need for him, annoyingly enough. Or I could put him on another team if needed. Was it you that's the pilot? Yeah, it's you that's the pile. Right, change team for you, and I'm gonna put you on new Tema. Then your lead. Okay, that's that resolved. Okay then, right, so that's that bit dealt with. Let's have, I'm just going to pull this up so I can see this myself. Yeah, that's fine. Let's have a bit of a dig around. Lucasif offer, yeah, we'll cancel that. So if we need to do the mobile phone, let's actually understand what it is that the phone will need us to do in actual detail. So if we go into the phone, that was me ripping paper, by the way, we're going to hear it again. I think it says rip something else. Ready? Rip now. Hear that? I just want to say it before anybody else thinks it's something else. Trust me, if you can't hear me drinking my drink half the time, you can't hear that. So, anyway, let's go to my phone, go to manufacturing, and let's have a look. So it needs touch sensor to make screens. Okay. Right, okay. I'm gonna write this down in the way I can memorize it. Touch sensor, so TS into S for screen. Okay, then we got the vibrator. That goes past the screen. Okay, then we got the controller, and that goes past the screen. Okay, so we're going to assemble that bit first. So, this is the floor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you got the joke? Good. So we'll empty all of its components like so. And then do the same with that. And then with that. And then with that. And with these. Okay, sprinklers can stay. Right, so this is our actual connection. Okay, sprinklers can go. So what I need to do is get some printers first for components. So component printers. And we need to print the touch screens themselves. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is have 3 of these go into sorter. Or splitter, sorry, is it splitter? You know what, hang on. Go into furniture, go into distribution. Okay. And I'm gonna get rid of you. But doing that's gonna make us an issue, isn't it? Or will it? If I have it go down here... You're not counting as a conveyor, are you? No. Yeah, that's gonna create an issue. Well... we do that many. Right. And then what I'm gonna do, or at least the way I'm thinking of doing this, although... they're gonna need access to these in such a way that doing it like this could work. Yeah. Right, assembler like so. We can move these facing that way, and then move you there. Okay. And then there we go. Right, so we've got our touch screens done. Now we need the vibrators to be printed. So the way I'm going to do this is have a gap between that. And I actually need the manufacturing tab open. So let's do the actual math on how many I need of everything. Quick, let me have an itch. There we go, my leg's itched. Great. Right, let's have a look. So I need, if I've done 8 touch screens, 4 conveyors for that, I've doubled it. That can't be right. 1 screen to assembler ratio. Right. Okay. Well, that actually makes my life easier because that then means I could, in theory, actually do this. Okay. If I've done 8 of them, right. Yeah, I don't have the infrastructure. I meant to click manufacture, you goon. Goon. Right. I open up this actually. Let me just minimize every time. Yeah, I can do it that way. Okay. I'm gonna shrink you down to here. Work this out. So I've got 8 of these. It's 4 times. I need 4 vibration builders, which I've got here. Okay. Can't be right. No, it is right, because if this is 2, that's 1. The ratio would be 4 to 8. Okay, controllers are 4. So that then means I need a lot of those, which actually makes a bit of sense for the situation we're in, because that allows me to at least, you know, build a machine that's semi making sense now. Okay, right. And if we do that, and then what I'm going to do is have a ramp going up here. These 2 going along said ramp, and then coming back down off that ramp here. Okay. Have that go to here, and then down like so. And we're gonna do a sort of like that to that. And then if I've done this, I need 4 assemblers. Our array is going to look somewhat like this. Okay. So let's, well, first off, let's make sure this actually looks up. Okay. So that's all great. Then we need these like so. And then what needs to happen here is these all go like so. Okay, those can't be reached, which is actually a solvable thing if we then have some raising points here. Right. And we've not used much of the room there. So what I'm thinking is eventually this could actually be even more of these in this one room. But for now, that's pretty reasonable. Right, instead of scattering stuff around the room like sprinklers and lights, I'm gonna just do sprinklers above each gap available to me. Okay, and then we'll do the same with our lights. Okay, and then the fire as well. Although, if I put one of these down, do I only have 1 in this room? No, I have 7 in the room. Okay, well, we'll have 1 on these 2 bits just to ensure coverage here. Okay, so that's all that set up. So now what I need to do is come back into here and go into these like so. Manufacturing for a phone. Touch sensor like so. And then you're making the screen. I need 4 of you for the vibrators, and then the rest of you for the controllers. Okay. And then 4 of you for the motherboard assembly. Right, so now then, we have the other part of the machine as well to consider, so let's reopen that. And that's the plastic and fingerprint parts. And if we've doubled it by ratio, we need 4 plastic, 16 fingerprints, 4 case assemblers. Right, that's easy enough. So before I do that though, I need to go back into manufacturing. And actually, that's a pretty good build bit there. So what we can do now, and we're gonna have to do the, like I said, the ratio of 4:16. That is right, isn't it? Trying to remember to keep this open instead of closing it. Okay, so yeah, 4 plastic assemblers. So in the same style we did over here, in fact, could be implemented. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bring that out to the same length. It seems to actually do that though, which isn't great. So bring that out the same length like so. If I've got 4 of those there, what I'm now going to do, just so I can get this in. It looks like that actually built to there, which is pretty odd. Okay. Go through and do this along the line. I should now be left with 16, so I need another 4. Right. Make sure you're facing the right way. So I need 4 more, and then we're good. Problem is getting them in. Solution is pretty straightforward though. Up, and then do indent like so. Okay, close that. I remember that ratio now. Not having it offset like that a bit might help its productivity, so I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, and then we'll do U connected as well. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm doing above lines. I'm an idiot. Right. Get rid of those. I was wondering why these weren't linking up. Right. So that's that done. So what I'm going to do down here, I'm going to do this better than that. Hang on. Get rid of that. Right. Let's do this back to front instead of front way. So let's deassemble the problem. I need 4 case assemblers. Okay. So those are going to copy this junction for that. Okay. And then going into this, what I'm going to do is have a corridor goes up that way and repeats on the other side like so. Right, and these can go onto this corridor like so. Right. And we'll run that there, and make sure that's done like that. And then what I can actually do for this is I'm debating this. Okay, we're going to redo this whole layout. Give me a second, guys. You guys be proud of me because I actually saved all the components parts then. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reopen up you inside of this. You go back into here and we're going to build the exact copy of what this is recommending here. Almost to that exact same layout, but I'm going to do quickly. Do that. Using Clippy, I'm going to have that open another screen. I took a screenshot of that. Roll it up on monitor 4 and there we go. Right, so need the touch sensors to go down here. I'm going to mirror this on the other side is what I'm going to do. 2 touch, then go into 2 assemblers. Okay. Right, and I'm going to make sure this is all lined up. Right, that's our touch. Then we need the vibrations, which I need 1. Okay, and then I need 4 controllers like so. Okay, and that all goes into making a motherboard. So I'm gonna make it look something like this, and then assembler there. Right. And then in this middle bit that we've now built, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in here, get rid of those, elevate you, that. Okay. Right, so that then goes down like so, on conveyor to here, into the assembler. Right, so that's that circuit done. Then we need the plastic. We need 1 of those and 4 fingerprint scanners. Right, so I should be able to do this like so. 1 plus that. Okay, and then that's running into a wider scheme assembler like that. Right, let's go through and assign these real quick and see if we've done this right. So I need to have you open. So your fingerprint, your plastic, not grab all of them. You're the touch sensor, you're the vibrations. And last but not least, you're the controllers. Yep. Right, you 2 are assembling the screen. You are assembling the motherboard. And I need 4 of you before I even do that. Right, okay. So what we can do to get a 4 is what we did before. Let's rhyme on that. So, let's first neaten this up a bit more, shall we? Okay. There we go. So we've got this conveyor system now established. So what I need to do real quick is go into here, and I've already done a mistake. So we grab all of this, move that all over there quickly. Grab you, get rid of that, and then get rid of that. Okay, and what we want to do here is run these down here, turn that, okay, and then just have this here. And all this is going to do when this is all facing the right way, keep using these goddamn upper conveyors. Honestly, put it here, so it's more centered. Right. Okay. So then what I want to do is run that and assembler like so. Right, back to making the motherboards. Okay, so that's the motherboard assembly. Great. What are you saying here? Oh, okay. Look at that. Right. Next thing I need it to do is simply do this, go up like so. Right, then this slot here needs to go over here. Need to get rid of those on it. Right, grab all that, get rid of it. And then what we need to do on that side is have the one assembler for all of that placed in. So I'm going to do it somewhat like this. Okay. And then that way, when I run this down here and run this on top and have this tunnel out, do that one a bit better. Like that. Having this tunnel out, okay, and turning right. When it goes up, it should really line up. Okay, I'll tell you what you're making before you get confused. Right, so these two are then sending this up and around down to here, where I'm gonna have a splitter. A double splitter like so. Okay. Let's actually get them over there first. So what we need to do now is quickly grab this, run it down to here, and two of those to there, boom, and last but not least, like so. Then I need those two there, and then this like so. I need my 4 assemblers like so as well. Right, and then we'll have them running directly into recyclers. Have all that run out. Okay, like so. And then have it run down to here, really. Okay then. Just like that, got a functional line. So now what I need to do is basically come into here and say, look, this is the final assembly. And that's the whole circuit. Right. So before I build another copy of that on the other side, or try and clean that up even better, I want to let time go into manufacturing. You can do a fair amount a month. I'm going to let them print it then. So what we can see now is the efficiency on these. And I think it's pretty efficient. I think so. Kind of hope it is, really. Okay. 100% efficiency on these. Great to see. It basically means they're not backing up or slowing anything down, that. Which is always important. So that means we've also done the circuit correctly. The chefs for this building are saying they haven't got spaces to work. That's fine, it's because that overlap time. Unable to find a fridge. You all have fridges. I have a theory that it's because 2 of you over here at any time haven't got a fridge of your own. That constitutes not got a fridge at all. What I'm going to do is we're going to add in another one of those. Get this. I need to move you out. Let the day go tonight very quickly. And then can move that back into place, I believe. Yeah. And then we'll wrap this episode up with the fact that we're finally printing our very own phone. Because we are finally, which is insane. Haven't got words for it yet, but it's great to see that we are. Right, Wolf can be promoted, you can be promoted, you already marketed, put a release out on that. Printing and manufacturing. Copy, yeah, that was expected though. Okay then, right, that's great. Let's look how much we've already made out of curiosity. Okay, so we're producing up to the limit, which is always great to see. And then with that said, guys, as always, thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to leave a like on the episode as always, and make sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time.